Welcome to my study today. We're going to have a look at that very useful phrase, used to, which we only use as a past tense, the regular verb to use, and the other phrase, to be used to doing something. There's a dialogue and an exercise follows for you to practice. So, let's get started. The phrase used to refers to something done habitually in the past. When I was a young man, I used to. Old people always say that, don't they? But notice the pronunciation. U-S-E-D sounds like used to. There's a t, a strong t at the end. Used to. When I was a young man, I used to play football, and the implication is, but I can't or don't do it now. So it's a habit repeated in the past. I used to play football. I used to have long hair and a beard. Now look at me, it's grey. Oh dear. I used to live in London. I used to go horse riding. Notice where we can represent the activity with a gerund, we introduce it with go. I always used to go swimming every day. I can also use an adverb of frequency and an adverb of time, always and every day, with used to. Here's another way of talking about used to do something, using the word would. You may not have seen this before. Every year, John would bring me flowers for my birthday. Would in this context means a repeated action. He would bring me flowers. You could substitute, he used to bring me flowers, but would is quite common in a case like this. Because used to only refers to a past repeated activity, if we want to talk about the activity being followed now, we have to use a present tense. He plays chess. He is bald. The question form uses did. Did you used to? Notice it's not did you used to. Be careful with that. Used is pronounced use. Use. And here's a typical situation with Granny and her granddaughter and some of the things she might say.
Yummy.
When I was young, I used to bake chocolate cakes. Now we have a D on the end of use. Used, but it's pronounced as a T sound. Used. I used to bake, so be careful with that one. I used to have a dog. I used to be in a choir. The negative form uses didn't. I didn't used to go out a lot. But be careful, it's use, not used. I didn't used to go out a lot until I met your granddad. Two other forms do exist. I used not to go out and I usedn't to go out. That's quite difficult to say, and I don't think we use that so much in modern English. I usedn't to go out. Now here's a special note for the regular verb to use. Use. Did you use fresh bread to make the sandwiches? Yes, I used fresh bread. But notice here, I'm not saying I used, I'm saying I used. Used. The final D is a D in this case. I used fresh bread. When we're familiar with an action, we say, I'm used to doing something. And now it's changed back again. Used. Used. The final D has changed to a T. I am used to doing something. It is familiar to me. I'm used to the rain in England. I'm used to carrying an umbrella. You just get used to it. The Paris accent was strong, but I was used to it. Here's a dialogue with two people talking about things they used to do. But before we hear it, could I ask you to subscribe below and hit that bell? When we were young.
Did you used to play football?
Yes, I used to play football and rugby. Did you used to smoke?
No, I never used to smoke. Did you used to go horse riding?
Yes, I used to ride. Do you remember how I would always bring you flowers on your birthday?
Yes, I remember how you used to bring me flowers, and you still do.
Here is an exercise for you to practice. Read the instructions and fill in the missing spaces. The answers follow. You can pause the video to give you some time to read through the sentences. Next time we shall have a look at some difficult grammar, gerund and infinitive. So, thanks for watching, please subscribe below and I'll see you next time. Bye!